Why does ice float on top of water? Do you know? It has a lot to do with density. Ice is less dense than water. You've probably heard the word density before. Density is how close the atoms are together in an object. The closer the atoms, the more dense the object. The further apart the atoms are from each other, the less dense the object. The density of objects can be calculated using a simple formula. Density equals mass divided by volume. Mass is the amount of matter in an object. Volume is the amount of space an object has. How does mass and volume affect density? Remember, density is how close the atoms are in an object. Let's look at an example. These two circles represent objects, and the smaller circles inside of them are atoms. Let's call the one on the left Object A, and the one on the right Object B. Object A and Object B have the same amount of atoms, therefore they have the same mass. However, Object A has less space between the atoms, which means the volume is less because the atoms are packed together. The atoms are closer together in Object A, therefore it has a larger density. It is more dense than Object B. Object B has more space between the atoms, which means that the volume is more because the atoms are further away from each other. Object B has a smaller density. It is less dense than Object A. The closer the atoms are together in an object, the less volume it has and the more dense the object. The further away the atoms are from each other in an object, the more volume it has and the more dense the object. Earlier in the video, we said that ice floats on top of water because it is less dense than water. You might also be wondering, how is that possible? If ice is a solid, the particles should be more packed together in a solid than a liquid. Therefore, ice should be more dense than liquid water and sink. That's a good point. However, the atoms in ice are arranged in a unique way that causes it to have more volume between the molecules, making it less dense than liquid water. The water molecules in ice arrange themselves in a hexagonal lattice structure, which creates space between the molecules, resulting in an increase in volume. Remember, the more space between the atoms or molecules, the less dense the object. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and share. Stay awesome!